Hello. Welcome back to my StoneBlock world. A couple of changes have happened in this world. Unfortunately, I was recording, but my microphone was muted, and it was only a couple minutes, so rather than trying to dub over the audio, I figured, you know what, I'll just explain what you missed. So, I definitely suggest watching the last video, but we made a little farm for our chickens. It's flourishing, it's doing its thing. My red chicken has hatched. Okay, I was actually waiting for that, so that's surprising to see, but I'm grateful that that red chicken hatched. This guys have still not produced me the chicken I'm looking for, which, if you are wondering, for chickens, the snowball and the sand chicken are hopefully going to give me a clay chicken. We were waiting for this red chicken, but now we do have a red chicken, so I can actually go ahead and grab that little guy if he wants to not be in this. Okay, there he is. Or not. I think he needs to be grown up. I guess I can be patient and wait for him a little bit longer. But yes, that's what we were waiting for. We're waiting for this to give us a clay chicken. And then while we're waiting for that, I decided to make myself a cactus green chicken. Now, cactus is actually more difficult to get than you would think, because we can't buy it in the market. We can buy a cactus fruit for the fruit, but not for the cactus itself. So to get there, we needed sand and flint stiffened mesh. So that's what I have been working on, and it took a lot of time to get there, but now we've got 4 little cactuses growing away. This guy is actually, you know, grabbing some more for us as time goes on by itself, because I don't need to bother it. But we now have everything that we need, and these guys can start growing, and hopefully relatively soon we'll have ourselves just a couple more cactuses that we can use to dye the next egg cactus green. Now, I've once again placed this in a terrible position. I seem to never learn, and that's okay. That'll be an issue for the future. But I think we're about ready to have cactus growing everywhere. I forget that chicken manure is technically bone meal, so I don't remember if we can bone meal cactus, but I think it's a worthy shot. Let's grab this. Let's see how my chicken is doing. The little baby red chicken. He still needs a little while. It's okay. I want to see if I can somehow pick him up anyway. See if I can drop him. I might start, separating this room, because this is just a little bit annoying. It does drive me a little bit insane. This should just be working, but I guess since it's a baby, it's okay. I can continue to wander around, I guess. Hopefully we get that one soon. And now we wait for cactus. Okay. Let's see with this chicken manure if we can get our cacti to grow a little bit faster. I'll also start throwing some stuff in chests again, because this is all relatively useless for me right now. I thought we'd need a lot more sand to get to where we were going, especially because the chance for a cactus seed to drop is relatively low at only about 6%, but we got it almost instantly. So now we're just kind of waiting. Should have... Okay, let me actually see if I can grow cactus on dirt while we're here. No, okay, I see. There we go. We don't need that one. Let me clear this up. Oh, we got some cacao. Cocoa, technically. I think we'll probably need that as well. Let me put that here for now. Let's see if we can... It says it's fully grown. Okay, it does have the ability to grow one up. Okay, perfect. Now we need about 8 of these, which has now been fulfilled, but I'll grab a couple extra so I can grow them in the future if needed. that should do it. Mission accomplished. That was relatively quickly, especially because you missed about 10 minutes of me grabbing all my stuff. But we got it. Oh, this actually... I know how this works. It needs to be smelted. Okay, we've got the egg. And the other thing that I was doing before is I really wanted to make a roost because we can store chickens in there. And I think that will bring me joy because then I don't have to have my chickens wandering around in this area. It'll be almost like the chickens in here. But then obviously in a different position. But I can store, I believe, 16 of them in there at once. So that is what I'm currently trying to make. But for that we need a whole lot more wheat. Okay, I think we're almost there. It's not like we need this chicken manure for anything else, so I think we're fine to just keep using it. Let's throw some of these in here. And we'll continue to expand this farm as we need to. For now, I think this serves our purpose excellent. Let's grab 2 pieces. Let's do this. And then let's do some of this. Perfect. Now we have a hen house. Let's place this and see what we can do with it. I don't really know, but I am excited to learn. Okay, so let's see if I use my chicken catcher. And let's say I do lapis. Let's start growing some of these. If I catch this lapis blue chicken and I put him in here, then I can only have 1. What if I try to put you in here? No. Okay, I see. So only 1 can go in at a time, which is interesting because place up to 16 chickens into the roost. I guess I can place 16 of the same time, which is quite nice. And then if I have a roost collector, it'll automatically collect from the roost, which would be nice. I guess that's something we'll work towards in the future. I guess I'll just grow some more lapis blue chickens. Okay, well, I'll grow 1 more at the very least. Another sand chicken. These chickens are not giving me what I want, which is interesting. I want to maybe see if there's any way that somehow this is not the right chickens. I think they are meant to be the right chickens, but it's definitely not working right now. Okay, while I wait, let me make sure I stay in this area so everything's kind of loaded in. All right, so we want a clay chicken. Okay, to make a clay chicken, it's snowball and sand, snowball and sand. Snowball and sand. Okay, that's the only way. They have a 17% chance of it dropping. So hopefully soon we'll be through that 17% chance. We're gonna need a couple more seeds to get this done, however. So let me make sure I keep this farm going, I suppose. And let's, for now, put maybe some of my chickens in here, just so that they're not wandering around too much. Oh, I forget that this technically needs the other one. And then let's throw this one in here. Perfect. Now it's only the red chicken left. How long until you age up? About 4 seconds. Perfect. I've been waiting. And there we go. That's the next achievement done. We're achievement hunting. I do have another spawner change. That's a fun one. Okay, let me make sure. Let me grab you out of here. Put you in. Okay. And then we'll see what that does for us. And what was I going to look at? Oh yeah, the next generation of chickens. For a second, let me go clear some of this fun stuff that we collected. Perfect. I already completely forgot about that egg in there. And then we just do this. They wouldn't just change the recipe on us, would they? No, they would not. And I'll have that growing in a second. So then we'll have this guy ready, and as soon as we have this guy ready, they can try for this guy. Now that we have access to the red chicken, the blood chicken has to be bred, and the redstone chicken also has to be bred. By red and sand. Okay, so we've got lots of sand chickens. Let's see. Blood chicken needs red and slime, so we gotta wait for that as well. So currently everything is riding on this clay chicken. But something else that I just thought of, just right here, right now, is, actually... I've been thinking, what if we just have another chicken breeder and or another, egg nest? So I think I'm gonna try to craft some of that. So if I want another egg nest, we're gonna need 3 more hay bales. And if I want another chicken breeder, we're gonna need an egg nest first, I believe. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna either way need 6 more hay bales. And beside that, a whole lot more eventually. So I might as well start looking at this farm a little bit more. Hopefully it'll start growing soon. Forget the twerker mod does not work in this, only on the trees. So I guess I'll probably AFK at this farm for a little bit in between videos. But for now, we need this chicken to hatch so I can throw the green one in here. We need these guys to start producing the right type of chicken. We need to be patient. At the end of the day, we need to be patient as well. So I guess I'll wait and we'll see what we can get up to eventually. But the goals right now, once we get the clay chicken, we'll have a slime chicken as soon as we can have the cactus green chicken spawned. As soon as I have 2 chicken breeders as well, I can have some of the red and sand chicken get ourselves a redstone chicken. And I'm assuming a lot of these we're able to craft as well. I think the color ones are able to craft pretty much anyway. So this one we have to craft. This one we have to craft. This one we have to craft. This is bread. Bread. Craft. We've got a couple of cocoa beans, so that's nice. This we require the nether for, so that might take us a while. Let's see. Trying to see any other ones that we can craft. No, I think it's just gonna be the color ones and the flint. Let's see if we can, now that we've been busy collecting flint anyway. Let's see what we need for a flint chicken. I'm assuming it's rather simple. Yeah, okay. We're gonna need a couple more pieces of flint. Which is doable. Very, very doable. It's gonna need, you know, a stack or so more of gravel. Okay. We'll be there. We'll have it in a second. And then, who knows what... Oh, this is actually not what I need. Actually hate to be that guy. Okay. And oh, that's the next step. There we go. Okay, and now we'll be so good. We'll never have been better. Okay. So once we've got the flint chicken, then the other ones are all color ones. Cocoa, we now have the 2 beans already, so we should be able to farm that into the 8 that we need. And then white, we need bone meal for, which our best source is still unless we want to get it from like sand or something. Our best source for that is still these ground traps. Okay, there we go. Then I do believe flint is still just made with gravel. Yes, okay, 13%, 18. Okay, that's what we want. Perfect. Give us some flint, please. Okay, we got 5. I think that'll be enough, but we might as well continue to grab a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, we throw this all away. We got a couple more pieces of cactus seeds, but that's not a problem for now. We make ourselves a quick flint egg. And that's the next one ready for us to hatch. I wonder. Okay, this one I didn't have to worry about. It did look just like a spawn egg, so that's why I figured it probably wouldn't be an issue. There we go. Now flint egg chicken secure. This is still not doing the right thing. Okay, for now, wander, I suppose. Okay. I think I really want to have a second chicken breeder. I know 17% is quite low, but they've had like 12, no, not 12, like 10. They've had a 1 in 10 chance. They should have had the correct chicken by now. Now the chances are going to be below 10%. I see. Okay. So I do wish that wasn't the case. I wish we'd gotten the chicken we're looking for. The odds should be in our favor, except unfortunately they never are. Let me put some of this all away. I guess we have to continue to be patient for now, I guess. Hopefully by the next video we'll have the right chicken. Once I have a couple more seeds. We'll have our green cactus chicken as well. And we'll be able to craft some of the color ones in the future as well. As soon as I do have a couple more pieces of wheat, I will be making a second breeder, a second egg nest. But I think that might happen while I am a little bit AFK and in between videos. But this is a nice little roost. I think it'll be nice to just have walls of chickens here. This, I guess, is doing its job. I'm not too worried about it. That is unfortunate because that was nearly done. Okay, the progress remained. But I will have to continue, hopefully, getting chickens in the future. It's all about the chickens all of the time, but I think we're finally getting through to this. Of course, some chickens will have to wait until we've been to the nether and stuff. But that's an easy enough step, and I think we can get quite a lot done before then, if the odds are in our favor, which right now is what we're waiting for. We're gambling on a 17% spawn rate for an egg. And that's all that we're currently waiting on, so hopefully we get that in between videos within the next video. We'll see. I'll stay AFK at this farm for a little bit, so at least our wheat source can go up again. But hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you have any helpful tips for this world, I definitely appreciate them. I'm definitely learning a lot in this world and I've really been enjoying it. So if you have also been enjoying these videos or my other videos, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I do always appreciate all of your support. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Monday or whatever day it is that you end up seeing this. And hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon in this world or the next. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.